Pisces, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for you for the next 7 to 10 days. So take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. So I sure do appreciate each and every one of you being a part of my channel. And if you appreciate me, hit that like button. Yep, right there. It really makes a difference to my channel. All right, let's get going and see what's going on for all of my Pisces for the next 7 to 10 days. Grateful, thankful for the messages. Welcome into all my new subscribers and to all my old ones. Thank you for sticking around so long. And I'm going to put it out there to my future ones. Welcome in. When you get here, you get here. All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Pisces. Now, Pisces, I feel like you're dealing with a hurt, okay? A past pain, an energy that, you're trying to move on from, you're trying to fix, you're trying to figure out how can you make it so that maybe we could make it work again, even though we had something really happen that was really, really painful. So I'm feeling like, there's this energy of dealing with, a past issue that came up where, you were really left hurt. Or maybe the other person was left really hurt. I think both people were left really hurt. And I think you wonder whether or not this can be resolved. Maybe we can pick up where we left off, and I think you have these fleeting thoughts of, well, maybe we can make it work. I don't know. But you're really confused. Because here we have the Two of Swords over your head. And you're just not sure whether or not it's even possible to make it work moving forward. Right? I mean, you just don't, you want to, but, the hurt, everything, so much has happened, right? And Page of Cups in the recent past, maybe there was a new relationship gotten between the two of you. Maybe somebody got involved with someone else. Maybe you have a child. I just feel as if, maybe that's the reason why you want this to, work, because, we have a kid. Maybe we should make it work. I don't know. But here at the root of everything, we have the Death card. So I feel as if the Death card, it says one of two things. Either something needs to come completely to an end, or it has to be transformed. And this is where you're at, Pisces. Does this really have to come to an end, or can we transform it? I think all of these questions float through your head, and that's what's leaving you confused, because this too says we have to make a decision, but you don't want to make that decision. And I think you see, because I think you don't want to see, but I think you do see what the next step is, but you don't want to see it, right? So what's in front of you, we do have this 10 of Cups coming up reversed. So I feel like if this is a couple, trying to uncouple, the problem is there's still some passion, okay? It's like, and I think this is where there's these mixed feelings, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. But the truth is, this is not really what you want, is it? And here we have this Three of Wands. This is about, this is bringing everything that you really wanted, into manifestation. And I just feel as if, this is not what you really want. Or is it? See, this is the confusion. Because a part of you says, yes, I want it back. Another part of you says no. And I think if you go back, it's not going to feel good. And I think the bigger problem here, Pisces, is speaking the truth. Because as long as we don't actually say it, right, it's all going to be good, right? As long as we don't say we really want to split with this person, or we really want to move on, this decision that you want to make, there's going to be confusion. Now, the problem that's happening here, though, is that the longer you delay this decision, and ultimately you know what your decision is, and you just don't want to tell them, that final cut of that cord, right? But what's happening for you, Pisces, is that it's starting to affect you in other areas of your life, all right? Because until this is dealt with, this is a big elephant in your life. Not just in the room, it's in your life, right? Nine of Swords, when it comes up reverse, it's like, that the only way to deal with this is to get out of it, out of your head, and say what it is you got to say. Because the more stories and the more scenarios you create trying to figure out how and when you're finally going to say what you have to say. Or maybe you figure there's a part of you like, well, if I don't say something, it'll just naturally, morph into us separating. But that never happens, does it? Somebody has to make the cut. So I feel like you have to be really careful that, what you're holding in doesn't start to affect the outside world. Because a lot of times when I see that Nine of Swords come up reverse, I mean, you could, snap at somebody who has absolutely nothing to do with anything that's going on around you, right? So don't take it out on people, all right? You have a big decision. I mean, this elephant is sitting in the middle of your life, and you've got to make a decision, all right? And I know you don't want to do it, but, you're not happy. Here we are, 10 of Cups coming upside down. This is not what you want. So, listen, if you're in a happily ever after relationship with someone, this is not your reading, all right? So I just want to put it out there because this is definitely about somebody who needs to make a decision about this relationship. And, and if you don't make it, it's going to affect you even bigger. It's going to start to affect you physically. The stress is there. Do you hear what I'm saying? So it's really time for you to deal with this big elephant, all right? And make that decision and, make the cut. Nobody likes to make it, and I know you'd rather have them make the cut. So if that's the case, have a discussion. Have your lawyers make the cut. You know what I'm saying? But it's really time for you to say what you need to say. Because until you do, confusion will remain between you and your person, and if there is a child, even among them. All right, so Pisces, that's what I got for you. All right, take what works, leave what doesn't. It is what it is. I will see you guys all later. Until then, be well. Bye now.